For the next 6 weeks, you will see me living in some of Ireland's most disadvantaged neighborhoods. While I was there, I took small groups of local people through a series of stand-up comedy workshops. At the end of the 3 weeks, they do their first gig in front of their own community. Welcome to Joy in the Hood. We're heading to my temporary accommodation. I'm living in Joseph Plunkett Tower. It's 24-hour security here, by the way. There's brilliant views, and we have a dorm there. In Manhattan, you'd pay a lot of money for that. This is a famous Ballymun lift. The Ballymun lifts are so famous that you could actually do routines about these lifts anywhere in Ireland and people would get a laugh out of it. We're in the Access Centre here in Ballymun. Day one of our new comedy workshop. And I'm waiting for 6 of our 7 participants to come up. One of them is away in Las Vegas. So kind of nervously standing here, never done anything like this before in my life. So I'm about to confront 6 people on their 3-week journey to see if they can come up with 7 minutes of stand-up material, preferably about Ballymun, and do a gig here in the Access Centre in about 3 weeks' time. All right, guys. 4 of yous. That's all right. Well, welcome to the workshop. It's a very strange thing to come out to Ballymun to do comedy, because most people here are fucking comedians, but...
My name is Anto. I'm the security guard in this building.
Everybody said that to me. It's like, I have to go into the penthouse and the towers, like, there's fucking characters in there.
I'm a scaffoller. It's hard work. Money's okay. Keeps the wolf from the door.
So we went in with the camera and all the characters were like, don't fucking film me, like. Yeah, come on in. Gary, how are you, man? What's the story you didn't know?
No, I didn't know anything. I got a phone call like 10:30 in the morning. I was knackered. I couldn't remember anything. I just remember.
There you go. Gary and Dave. So. Oh, yeah. This back wall is our comedy club, right? So every day, when we do our performance, we're going to name the comedy club.
Evening, ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing? Great to be here at the Brown Trout Experience. But I was recently in a Chinese and I experienced the brown trout the morning after.
As is no secret, I know Will have before.
I know the flats are, yeah, they're good.
He had to audition like everybody else, and if he wasn't good in the audition, he wouldn't get in.
Usually when you're baiting someone, the echo in the flats is great, you know what I mean? It's like, you know? You can hear all the 15 floors going on. This day and age, it's all changed, you know? No fighting. Who'd want to fight in a 140-pound pair of runners? Not me.
My first real memory of Anto is being introduced to him at the cafeteria of the Axis on audition day.
20 people in Ballymun, all right.
For me, it was the walkie-talkie moment, you know, that was like a real kind of like, that was hilarious, you know.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, just looking for you.
I'll be down now in a second. I'm just doing an audition.
On day one, he bottled it, and he just didn't seem to like have the words in his head, you know, like he didn't seem to have the language in his body to put across what was funny. And don't forget to announce. There's one person left.
I'll announce.
Anto O'Hare.
To be honest, the main thing I thought about Gary was he had a guitar.
Let's build a spike for £1 billion. Cause while all around me's all these homeless kids, it's not funny. The youth think it's funny that the government spends all of our money on this big fucking pole, and then the best we can do is just piss them on.
On day one, when he didn't turn up, and then we had to ring him, and he was like, oh, I didn't know if I was doing it or not. I thought, holy shit, man.
How about junkies now in Ballymun and how the mind works? with junkies. Now, I don't know how they handle with numbers, so I don't know how they deal for the start. So they have all the stuff ready. Oh, yeah, have a quarter. Have a quarter here. You want a half ounce, half price, half ounce, half price.
Donna, for me, was the shining star of the auditions.
They're ripping up me field. Childhood games, football, everything on that field, and they're ripping it up for the playground. It's going to be burnt down. Burnt down within a month.
She didn't turn up on day one, and Gary, you know, nearly didn't turn up, and I just got a little worried about the kids.
And don't treat crap. How can we protect you from this crazy chair? Crazy chair, it's all right. Yeah.
I'm just here to say how people react to when I say I'm from Ballymun. They kind of look at you, start backing away, trying to zip up their pockets and show us something.
I was standing out in Ballymun with my accent and, you know, my health. And I don't think Ballymun people wear the runners I'm wearing, you know?
No, not really.
I didn't want to look like scumbag Ballymun. I mean, this is going to mass Ballymun here. This is Sunday best Ballymun, you know?
They're half that price again.
Oh, are they?
$12.50.
Oh, $12.50. I think I can afford $12.50. Yeah, Adidas got 3 stripes. But I got 4. I got one more than Adidas. I got Adidas. If you were going into school with these, right, would you be ashamed?
To the brim.
You would? So what are you telling me to get them motherfucking sneakers for?
Where else are you gonna get them in Ballymun?
All right, I'll take these. Stripes, it's all about the stripes. Takes the weight off, you know. What do you think size-wise? Should I wear it really big or really normal? You think? Or L? I'm Ballymun deep. Ballymun deep to the core. Check it. Eric was another guy in the audition that was probably definitely going to be in from the start because he worked for a computer company. He had a full-time job.
I actually look odd in Ballymun because I wear trousers.
Then he was going to Las Vegas, which was a fucking disaster. Come on, give Eric a hug, lads.
Cheers, lads.
Come on, girl. You're in the group now, Eric. I felt bad from that first day because a bond had already been created quite fast, and you know, he had to slot into that. But I mean, he couldn't be more part of the group now.
We have a 2-tier society in Ballymun, right? We have the haves and the have-nots. We have the have spent time in prisons and the have not been caught.
Woo! Alive! Alive!
Brooklyn is the place where my gears go down, so I gotta give it up for my hometown. Come around to the city, everybody wants to be from. Where's my place?
Saturday afternoon, and the horses today, Jesus Christ, I thought I was gonna die, man. I've never ridden a horse bareback. But sometimes I feel like Ballymun is like the Wild West. Whatever about people breaking the law, it's just like this lawless energy, this kind of like, yeah.
Flats are coming down, houses are being changed. Not even taking a given Ballymun a different name. Well, this is going on, we're grown up on a building site. Have you any idea of what it's like?
Imagine if the bouncers were girls, what the fellas would do. Forgot me ID, love. You know what I mean? Forgot it.
I feel a lot more better about Gary if he wrote a song.
They let me in, but yeah, for a minute, that's about it.
He's obviously going to be fine in my eyes, but then at the same time, he kind of lacks any sort of bit of focus. Get it together, you know?
And for the security, man, they piss me off big time, you do. Because, and you ask them, you not understand.
Anto would be another one I'd be worried about a little bit, just because he's doing great, he's progressing really well.
Come back down the shop. Yeah, man, it's bleeding, chatting up your board. Nothing wrong with his English.
He's progressing from a point where he didn't say anything, you know? And I just wonder if he needs a little